हाय गाइस, मैं हूं साजिद खान और आप मुझे देख रहे हैं एक्सक्लूसिवली ओनली ऑन बॉलीवुड हंगामा. आई लॉग ऑन टू बॉलीवुड हंगामा एवरी डे. डू यू?
I love movies as much as I love life, but when I'm gone, I want to be buried in a cinema compound. My tombstone should read, "Here lies the greatest film buff." Well, that's what Sajid Khan has written in one of the columns that he writes for a newspaper. And the news is that his movie Hey Baby is completing 10 years on 24th August, and we'll find out about how he feels about the completion of 10 years and much, much more. Pleasure having you back, first of all, on Bollywood Hungama.
Pleasure having you here. सबसे पहले तो मैं आप सबको बता दूं कि this man Faridun is a very lucky mascot for me. Every time he comes to my house to do an interview, I get very positive feedback. So here's hoping that today's interview also gets us very positive feedback.
No, I hope so, because even we've got a very good response, especially for our last interview on the terrace.
Yes,
People said
yes.
that we found out quite a few things about Sajid that we never knew. All right, so but when you say that here lies the greatest film buff, that's what your tombstone to be reading. So why do you say that? That here
don't
lies
know.
the greatest film buff.
I don't think I'm the world's greatest film buff. I would like to think I'm amongst the top 50 or 100 greatest film buffs of all times, because everything that I know about people, life, history, geography, science is through films. I don't know the real world outside films. Like if you tell me that there is this Fifth Avenue in New York, I've seen it in some movie. If you tell me about Mount Abu, I've seen it in a movie. If you tell me what's the density of water in a lake in Nevada, I've seen it in a movie. So everything that I know about life is through movies. I pretty much try to talk things beyond movies, and अलग अलग सब्जेक्ट्स में कभी कभी लोग थोड़े से सरप्राइज, अरे इसको ये कैसे मालूम, उनको नहीं मालूम, मैंने पिक्चर में देखा था. तो आई लव मूवीज, फरीदून, एंड I live inside a virtual cinema. My bedroom is actually a cinema. It's 4K, Dolby Atmos, DTS:X, state-of-the-art movie collection. And I've been doing this ever since I was a kid. I used to collect movie tickets. Then I moved on to VHS, then DVDs, Laserdiscs, now 4K. So I just love movies.
All right, okay, and what about Hey Baby? Now it's completing 10 years.
10 years.
Your first film. I still remember we saw it in Famous Studio. That's when the
Yes.
previews used to happen at
Yes.
that point of time, and we really had a great time watching the film. It was entertaining. You know, people associate you with the humor. People associate with you with the with glamour. People associate you with controversies as well. But the fact is that there's a child inside you, and we get to see that in your movies too. Hey Baby was about a child.
Yes, it was about more also, it had to do with the, I feel personally that if it's a baby girl, the father will be closely attached to it than a baby boy. Boys are more attached to their mothers. This is what I've seen and learned all my life with various different families that I've interacted with. Hey Baby was also loosely based on a TV friend of mine. I won't take his name because now he's a very happily married man. He was a TV producer, and he had done a couple of shows with me. His wife used to tie me Rakhi. What she did not know that he was having an affair. I'm not going to take names. And his marriage was almost on the rocks, and she was very worried. And I used to keep telling him, मत कर, अच्छी लड़की यार, क्यों? Why you? इसे कुछ नहीं, इसको पता नहीं चलने वाला है. Finally, she became pregnant. They had a child, and I met him after a couple of months, and he said, "यार, I've stopped everything." I said, "How come यार? तू एकदम suddenly साधु संत कैसे हो गया तू?" So he said, "नहीं यार, I held my daughter in my arms for the first time, na? And I just felt that emotion कि यार, someday some man will take my daughter for a ride. I don't want that to happen to any other woman. So I've decided to be faithful to my wife." I said, "Had you had a son?" He says, "Perhaps I would have not got the same emotion for the simple reason that बेटा है मेरा, ये भी लड़कियों को घुमाएगा, पटाएगा, बेटा किसका है?" He says, "बेटी के साथ मैं बहुत protective हो गया हूँ." He changed, and now he's a very happy man. Now he's got 2 more kids. But that is where I started thinking कि यार, Hey Baby is a very, very cool idea. How a person can transform with the advent of a child, especially a baby girl in your life. You know, you as a man, you become more protective. It was loosely also inspired from a film called Nanne Farishte, Nanna Farishta, and a little bit loosely inspired by महमूद साहब की फिल्म कुंवारा बाप.
Kuwana Bab.
बट उस वक्त मुझे याद है पूरी मीडिया चढ़ गई थी विदाउट सीइंग द मूवी के 3 Men and a Baby है, 3 Men and a Baby है. और मैं खुद का शो टीवी पे करता था, वे आई यूज्ड टू टेक हॉलीवुड का रिप ऑफ्स एंड शो बॉलीवुड कैसे रिप ऑफ करता है. सो आई सेड आई वाज नॉट दैट फूलिश टू ओपनली कॉपी अ हॉलीवुड फिल्म व्हिच वाज सो पॉपुलर. It was loosely based on Nanna Farishta and Kumara Baap, but more or less a true story of this friend of mine.
Okay.
Now his kids are grown up. And now he's having many more affairs.
Okay, and it was the way you built the entire premise. It was shot abroad and
No,
shot
it was
nicely.
shot abroad thanks to my friend and brother Sajid Nadiadwala. I wanted to keep it a Delhi film.
Right.
I wanted a budget of 10 crores में हो जाएगा. 10 करोड़ में पिक्चर अच्छा खासा बजट है, एक फैमिली जॉनर वाली फिल्म है. But when Sajid Nadiadwala said कि यार if I'm going to be making the film for you, it has to be on a larger scale. It's also my production and you're my best friend. I'm launching you as a director, so you should have the best of everything. And that's what he does in his productions also. So he took the budget up to about 20, 24, 30 crores, which was a lot of money to be spent in a film in 2006, which did not have special effects and action. And then we shifted the premise to Sydney and we made the film even more cooler.
Absolutely. Okay, the music was appreciated, the performances were appreciated, the entire camaraderie between Fardeen, Akshay and Ritesh was appreciated as well.
Which I tried doing in the office for the first 2 days. Fardeen, Ritesh and Akshay, when they met up for the first time. Ritesh and Fardeen were always with me in coffee shops and we were doing shows together and I was traveling, hosting events so they were part of. Akshay also I knew. But to bring the three of them together, Sajid Nadiadwala's office, we sat and we just said, okay, let's faff around and let's read the scenes and all. That was taking a bit of time for them to become friends. They actually became friends when we reached Sydney. That time they started hanging out with each other. And that was very, मेरे लिए एक वो ठंडक आती है ना छाती में, हाँ मेरा काम हो गया. अब इन तीनों की केमिस्ट्री मेरे को टेंशन लेने की जरूरत नहीं. तीनों की केमिस्ट्री बहुत इजी हो गई थी.
Right.
So that's very important to have between co-actors, chemistry.
Right. Has it occurred to you that maybe, consider that you've had the sequels to Houseful, that you'd like to make a sequel to maybe Hey Baby if possible?
We
Has
spoke
that-
about it. Akshay and I spoke about it. Sajid Nadiadwala and I also spoke about it. And it's not a bad idea. But the point is, where do we go from there? Maybe perhaps in the near future, let the baby become a little older, let her enter her teens. Now, technically, she's 10, if the film came in 2007. Even if we take a leap of faith and show her as I would like to make the story of a teenage daughter with three cool young fathers, still in their 40s, but a teenage daughter. The generation gap between today's teenagers and a 40-year-old father, that can make very interesting viewing because teenagers think radically different from what the other generations think. When we were teenagers, we used to think differently from what the other elders used to think. Today's teenagers are far more advanced. They are far more ahead than when we were teenagers. Today's teenagers are also far more aware. हम लोग accidentally चीजें discover कर रहे थे.
जी.
ये लोग discover करके accident कर रहे हैं.
No, absolutely. Okay, and now, how do you look at the entire transformation of Akshay Kumar? You've written about that in another column recently about as far as that how he has been breaking the mold because
Yes.
from what he was maybe in Hey Baby and what he's doing maybe say in Toilet, there's a huge transformation as far as he's concerned. And many are saying that he is the king of Bollywood right now, with, considering that he's had 5 back-to-back hits.
Not just
which
5.
is,
He had 4 back-to-back hits in 2007 also.
as well. Namaste London and-
Namaste London, Sing is King, Hey Baby,
Baby.
Bhool Bhulaiya,
Yeah.
Welcome,
Right, 5 back.
Yeah, but what he's got now, Faridun, today, is he's got a massive fan following, which he always had because he was superstar Akshay Kumar, man of the masses. He's got the younger generation on his side too, which is a very strong brigade, They are also your Friday, Saturday, Sunday openers, the 14, 15, 16, 18, 20-year-olds, He's got this tag with them that if Akshay Kumar is doing a film today, it's going to be an entertaining film and perhaps there's going to be a message to it. Doesn't mean that he will not do entertaining films. But today the audience has a certain belief in him, like how they blindly believe in Amir Khan films. कि आमिर खान की फिल्में तो अच्छी होगी. So that is a very strong achievement for Akshay and I'm so happy for him.
In fact, I've told many people that what you told me once in an informal meeting not on camera. That Amir Khan का तो ऐसा है कि अगर एक पोस्टर भी लगा दो public देखने के लिए आएगी. That's what you told me.
बट वो एक
in one
ब्रांड
of the
वैल्यू भी
meetings,
बन जाती है ना, ब्रांड वैल्यू बन जाती है कि आमिर की पिक्चर है तो अच्छी होगी, तो वो ब्रांड वैल्यू बन जाती है.
Right. When you look at Akshay Kumar, the fact that he's doing these films which are entertaining at the same time, he's picking up causes
Yes.
one after another,
Yes.
and that is in a way connecting him in a big
And
way
causes
as well.
which perhaps other mainstream actors may not touch. I mean,
they won't even touch it.
if somebody said, maybe say 2 years ago, that there will be a movie called Toilet, एक प्रेम कथा, which is going to gross 150-200 crores worldwide, people would have laughed. You know, how do you make a film called Toilet, एक प्रेम कथा? And it's a genuine film about the toilet sanitary problems which people are having all over the country, which is a genuine problem. But the film has been appreciated, the film has been liked, and the film is probably, after Bahubali, the biggest hit of the year so far.
Right. You've also written in the column that I quoted about the entire trend factor, that everyone keeps on following the trends.
Yes.
And it's the 10% who just show the way, who just create their own thing and create their own path that others follow.
Yes.
Are the ones who really matter. Would you like to elaborate on what exactly you
Yeah,
mean by
Faridun,
that?
I feel that just because everybody...
And why it's important to be yourself?
Because how will you know? Anybody who tries to create a trend and set a trend will always fall flat on their face.
जी.
ट्रेंड हमेशा ना पब्लिक आपके लिए क्रिएट करके आपको दे देती है कि यू आर अ ट्रेंड सेटर. यू डोंट गो आउट सेइंग कि आई एम गोइंग टू सेट अ ट्रेंड नाउ, देखो लोग कैसे फॉलो करेंगे. दोस वेंचर्स ऑलवेज फॉल फ्लैट. 90% ऑफ द पीपल वर्ल्ड वाइड ना, दे बिलीव इन फॉलोइंग ट्रेंड्स. कि यार हेयर स्टाइल अभी ये चल रहे हैं, अभी लोगों ने दाढ़ी रखी है, अभी गर्ल्स मिनी स्कर्ट यहाँ तक पहनने वाले हैं, अभी टैटूज का ज़माना, एवरीबडी इज डूइंग दैट. अभी ब्रो नहीं ब्रा बोलेंगे, दैट्स द ट्रेंड. दैट्स temporary, you know, that gets over. That's a fad. A trend is like, do you think someone like a Lata Mangeshkar ji or a Sachin Tendulkar or a Mohammad Rafi Saab or a Michael Jackson or an Amitabh Bachchan, did they follow trends? They were trendsetters.
Absolutely.
And they never thought they were going to set trends. They were doing what they were doing, and people started following their trends. People till date copy the Amitabh Bachchan hairstyle. Absolutely. Did Amitabh Bachchan copy anybody's hairstyle?
Absolutely.
Did Lata Mangeshkar ji ever copy somebody else's singing style? Every person today wants to sing like her, but they can't come. That is the true trendsetter. So to follow a trend, it's very simple. कि यार 3D पिक्चरें चल रही है, चलो 3D में बनाते हैं. सांप की पिक्चरें चल रही है, सांप की बनाओ. आजकल कॉमेडी शोज टीवी पे बहुत चल रहे हैं, तो सारे चैनल्स कॉमेडी शोज करेंगे. चलते सब नहीं है, चलता एक ही है. बट एक वो अभी बहुत ज़रूरी है चैनल के लिए, एक होना चाहिए ना कॉमेडी शो. एक टाइम था काउंटडाउन शोज हर चैनल पे तो होने चाहिए. वो तो एक ट्रेंड हो जाता है. हु इज सेटिंग द ट्रेंड?
Alright, you know, Sajid, many would say that when Sajid Khan writes, when Sajid Khan speaks, even I think on Twitter you are saying a lot of wonderful things which people are reacting to it and people emulating that as well. But at the same time, people would say that when he writes something, when he says something, it seems very nice. But the fact is that he's someone who's also remade a film like a Himmatwala.
Yes.
So that way. So in terms of, then they just turn around and say that when he talks, he's so knowledgeable about both Indian and Hollywood films.
But
why don't we see that in
those
his,
are two
in his
different
movies?
things. Yeah. Those are two different things. Just because I can taste food well and tell you perhaps what's right and wrong with the dal or the mutton or the chicken or the bread, doesn't mean that I have to go and cook it myself. You know, a good taster necessarily not be a great chef. Of course I made Himmatwala. Of course it was a bad film. And everybody is allowed to make their shares of bad films. I made bad films. You know, I thought the kind of negativity which Hey Baby had got. Hey Baby, कुछ कम negative reviews नहीं आए थे. बहुत negative reviews आए थे. अरे बाप रे बाप, बोल भी नहीं सकता. मैं डिप्रेशन में बैठा था. और फाइनली कलेक्शंस आए तो पिक्चर लोगों को अच्छी लगी. सेकंड वीकेंड हमारा बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग था. सेकंड वीक भी अच्छा था. तो लोग हाँ पिक्चर अच्छी है. तब जाके थोड़ी सी वापस ठंडक आई. तो नेगेटिविटी तो बहुत थी. तो it doesn't mean that you have to practice exactly what you are writing, because I'm not a preacher. Normally you practice what you preach. I'm not preaching. I'm just putting down my thoughts in my columns. And I personally feel that a lot of people don't read my columns. I know that everybody does. But in my head when I'm writing it, I think maybe 1,000, 2,000 people will read it and pass it off, you know. But I know for a fact that I get the response from why people that people are reading my columns. But I'm not a columnist, you know. I'm only doing it because it gives me a different sense of freedom to write my thoughts.
An outlet.
Yeah, this is साजिद का हंगामा. मैं लोगों को सिर्फ इतना ही बताना चाहता हूँ कि I don't follow trends. I mean, आज की डेट में लोगों के हेयर स्टाइल इतने अलग है, and I've still gone ahead with the मिथुन चक्रवर्ती hair style of the 80s. See, no sideburns. Two people had this hairstyle. Dada, who I still love, and Jack God. Nobody knows who Jack God was. Jack God was the villain. Who in Judba says, मैं सिंगापुर से आया हूँ. That was Jack God. Passed away,
Okay,
sadly.
you know, now, as I was telling you that you had these apprehensions about social media, that what will happen and how the trolling can take place.
Yes.
And, but the fact is that now when you are on social media, I think you're getting a very good response. I went through some of your mentions, and people are extremely, I think, awed and as well many a times, especially by your, I think, sentiments on 4K, why it should be there in PVR, Juhu, and several other comments as well. So are you more comfortable now with the entire idea of being more social and being more in the open?
When I came on Twitter 2 years ago, in 2015 April, everybody started writing about it कि अरे यार अब ये ट्विटर पे आ गया, अब ये बैंड बजाएगा, अब ये गालियाँ देगा, अब ये क्रिटिक्स की माँ बहन करेगा, अब ये करेगा, वो करेगा, फिल्म इंडस्ट्री को गाली देगा. बट मैंने कभी ऐसा सोचा ही नहीं था, बिकॉज मेरा व्हाट आई यूज्ड टू डू ऑन टीवी, making fun of people's work and films and so on.
Right.
I was stupid, childish, and an entertainer. And I was being paid to do it. You know, I thought Twitter is a personal space which gives you a very strong defendant's point of view, where you can defend your stance. If somebody writes something negative about you and you can't defend yourself, you can retweet it on Twitter and say, "Listen, boss, it wasn't like this. It was like this." It's a good ground for clarification. And then I started thinking and writing things which I feel will go with people, what people are talking about and what they want. Mostly with cinema and gear. I like home theatre gear, so I write about home theatre gear. I like cinemas. I love Juhu PVR. The manager is a good friend of mine. But they have only one screen out of 5 screens which plays back in 4K. But the ticket rates are the same everywhere else. I also wrote one article how 5 tickets can cost you on a good day, on a Tuesday, around 500 rupees. But the food will still cost you 5,000 rupees.
Yeah, that's true.
So that, but then somebody also told me how much PVR Juhu pays the rent. तब मैं थोड़ा faint हो गया सुन के.
Okay, now Sajid, how do you look at, let's talk about some of the criticism that has come your way over the years, and because now when we look at Sajid Khan, there's I think a lot of difference in maybe what people used to perceive earlier. Like when you had back-to-back hits, it was perceived that Sajid Khan जो है वो बहुत ही मतलब घमंडी है, arrogant है.
जो मैं था,
okay,
मैं बहुत घमंडी था. मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि अगर आपको पता है कि गब्बर सिंह आपके गांव में आने वाला है, तो गब्बर सिंह भेष बदल के नहीं आएगा, वो घोड़े पे बैठ के 2 गोलियां मारते हुए आएगा. सो आई यूज्ड टू एंटर ऑल्सो घमंडी. मुझे पता है कि लोगों को लग रहा है कि एरोगेंस है, तो आई यूज्ड टू एंटर एरोगेंट. Believe me, Faridun, I have done a lot of things in my life for effect. I have never thought, I was never a shrewd person, I still am not. Had I been a shrewd person, I would have not made half the statements I made. Are you understanding? Politicians are shrewd, lawyers are shrewd. Certain people, business heads, some business heads, they are shrewd. They know what to speak where and where to speak where. I used to put my foot in my mouth all the time. I used to carry my heart on my sleeve. So I was never shrewd. What I have understood over the last maybe 8 to 10 years,
right,
having seen a lot of success and 2 failures, is it's better to just quietly do your job, be yourself, let people like you and let people understand who you are rather than you trying to portray who you are. People over here still like to believe what they read. Suddenly एक mindset होता है कि अगर छप गया है किसी के बारे में तो वो सच है. वो बेचारे वो नहीं जानते हैं कि वो छपा है किसी PR मशीनरी के थ्रू. Are you understanding? So everybody is real and everybody is fake in this place. Are you understanding? I used to get this on TV a lot. People used to talk to me, "Arey, you can speak English?" I said, "Yes, I can. I'm a graduate." Oh, because one sees you on TV and you look like a real tapori. You look like a real Jhopadpatti guy. I said, "So, argument's sake, if I was a Jhopadpatti guy, what makes you think I still couldn't speak English?" So I get that a lot. Oh, you know about avant-garde cinema, cinema, blaxploitation cinema of the 70s, the underground movement in France in the 60s and 70s. I said, yes, I know about Costa Gavra movies. Yeah? So Acha, we thought only know K. Raghavendra Rao and K. Bapaiya cinema. So these are mindsets of people, which somewhere you have also built. I have also built it for the people to believe it.
Okay, and Sajid, when the going is good, everyone wants to get associated with you, be it anyone, be it actors, be it actresses, be it producers, be it production houses. But when the going is not good and everyone has some theory or the other that, you know, this is what Sajid Khan did, iski wajah se picture nahi chali.
Haan.
How do you deal with that? Because the industry has this
I
very fickle nature that
But it changes every Friday.
it changes, it does.
It changes every Friday. I know for a fact that in the last 3 years, the amount of movies I have said no to direct. Fortunately, I mean unfortunately actually, but fortunately they've not worked at the box office when I saw them. Which are the movies which I left or movies which I met and I said no to. You know, I am doing a couple of films now. And the kind of films which I'm doing, they will obviously be in the entertainment genre only. But today, we have to subsidize our entertainment by trying to keep it a little logical, a little sensible. Let's not take the people too much for a ride. I think Kapil has already done that to us. You know, Kapil has already killed the slapstick genre in cinema. The slapstick genre which was available so heavily on cinema and people were going for it, Kapil brought it down to TV. You know, are you understanding? Like Ekta Kapoor killed the family drama, Saas Bahu genre, the social film genre जो बोलते थे ना, she killed it. She brought it on TV with the क्योंकि सास भी बहू थी and all those सास बहू shows. तो suddenly family drama and social drama की जो फिल्में होती थी, वो थिएटर में आना बंद हो गई थी. In the last 15 years, which social drama films do you remember, which were a regular at cinemas every 3 months?
Absolutely. Now, you know, I was reading one of the articles and it said that apparently, I don't know if it is correct or not, but apparently you've said somewhere that if Akshay Kumar was part of Hum Shakals, it would have done 100 crores.
Yeah.
You know, because some may perceive it from this perspective as well, that considering that Saif Ali Khan had certain things to say about Hum Shakals, and maybe because of that you're saying that.
No, I'll be very honest with you. I didn't say it as a matter of defense. Had I had to say it, I would have said it the day Saif gave the interview. I kept quiet. For 2 years, I kept quiet. He came to this very terrace when Happy Ending was releasing. He came and he apologized to me. The next day, it came out in Bombay Times front page. Saif Ali Khan comes to Sajid Khan's house and apologizes. And see, he's still a friend. He's not a bad guy. But क्या होता है? I'll explain to you. I'll give you this answer in 2 parts.
जी.
Supposing you have 2 kids and one of your kids is disabled और आपका पड़ोसी आपको पूछता है तो आपका कौन सा बच्चा आपका ज़्यादा प्यारा है आपको, तो आप क्या करोगे? You will pick up your disabled child and say ये मेरा favorite है. That other child is not going to feel bad, but this child will feel proud. So when your film doesn't work or when it's being dissed on by the film industry, you stand by it. As a director, I will always stand by Himmatwala and Hum Shakals first. I will, okay, it's okay, they are my failures. I take the blame, I take the responsibility. I let my audience down. Not that Hum Shakals was a big flop, it wasn't. Again, hopefully through this medium of yours, Sajid Ka Hungama, we can clear this that Hum Shakals actually made its money back.
That we've discussed that in the
It
past.
wasn't a box office failure. But anyways, that is the first part of the answer. The second part of the answer is that you say things in defense and you say it in also matter of factly. But the truth is, in the last 4 years, Hum Shakals still is Saif's highest grossing film. Let's find out the box office figures and you'll realize that Hum Shakals is, last 4 years, it's his highest box office grossing film of all the films that he has been a part of.
Okay, when Houseful came in, Houseful 2 came in, those are the 2 films that you've got decent reviews for. Some have trashed it
No,
as well.
no.
No, Houseful, I still remember for Houseful 2, Akshay had said somewhere that Sajid doesn't read the reviews at all.
I don't.
But we've been telling him that you see this review 3
Yeah,
stars,
they
3.5
were
stars.
doing that to me.
So, you got reasonable.
Yeah, there was
good reviews. Yeah.
there are few good reviews for Hey Baby also.
Yes, yes. So, but the fact is that now it has become a franchise and Houseful 3 comes in, it makes 100 crores as well.
Yes.
If you have to tell us honestly, do you feel bad that your name is not there as the director of Houseful 3? If you can tell us honestly.
Yeah, but see, Sajid Nadiadwala and I spoke about it. Akshay and I spoke about it. Genuinely, the idea was to do Houseful 3 and I couldn't do it. You know, whenever Houseful 4 is made, I will only do it. I'm not going to let go. It is my franchise. I helped create it as much as Sajid and Akshay. I don't think there can be a Houseful. And quite honestly, let's be honest. Houseful 3 did not get the same response and the love that Houseful 1 and 2 have got. Even the box office, I'm not saying
100 crores. It's done 100 crores.
yes, but it still did not get the kind of love that Houseful 2 and Houseful 1 have got.
You feel that?
I know that. I know because a lot of people have told me that, are not people who are trying to say it to me. I mean, but ask. I think you should do a poll which is the most popular Houseful in the 3, 1, 2, or 3, and I think mostly a lot of people will say 2, because 2 was genuinely magical. Although my favorite is 1, but that's again not important. See, those guys are good directors.
Sajid Farah.
They're my friends, and I wish them all the best. If I would have done Houseful 3, I think it could have been funnier. It should have been funnier. It definitely would have been funny, I think, because I understand that space a little more,
Okay, so what are you doing next now? You're saying that you're having two films.
Yes,
because
but
we
I
keep
can't.
on hearing,
I can't disclose them right now. I
okay,
wish I could.
Because there were reports that you're working with newcomers.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Again, it's the same report as me getting drunk and bashing up my watchman.
And you don't drink?
No, that's not true.
From what I know, you don't drink actually.
I've never touched alcohol in my life. तो दारू पी के पार्किंग पे वॉचमैन के साथ झगड़ा करने का सवाल उठता ही नहीं है, क्योंकि मैं अपनी गाड़ी पार्क करता ही नहीं, मुझे रिवर्स करनी नहीं आती, मेरा ड्राइवर करता है. तो वो भी रिपोर्ट आई थी एक, तो ये कि आई एम वर्किंग विद न्यू कमर्स, वो भी एक रिपोर्ट आई थी, गलत है. बट आई एम डूइंग 2 films now.
Okay.
Both of them will get launched very soon, but unfortunately I have given my word that I will not talk about them till.
But they're big stars.
Yes, yes, fingers crossed for a good subject.
Okay, that's interesting. Now we'll have a rapid fire with Sajid Khan.
Yes.
If you can give us 3 tips to handle trolls. How do you handle trolls?
The first important tip is don't get affected and block. The second important tip is try thinking that whatever the troll is writing is basically he's writing it because he or she is frustrated and nothing better to do, so they're just taking a shot. And third tip, the only person who can give you the tips right now is Mr. Ramesh Taurani. On that bad joke, I think I should be trolled.
First thing you do when you get up in the morning?
Toilet एक प्रेम कथा.
Your worst nightmare?
My worst nightmare is, honest to God, I have this massive fear of snakes ever since I was a kid. My worst nightmare is falling into a pit filled with snakes. I don't know why. Somewhere in the back of my head, sometimes when my leg goes off the bed while sleeping, subconsciously I pull it back in my bed in my sleep because I feel there's a snake which is going to attack.
It happens with me as well. It happens.
I've tried to understand the psychology of that also. In 1989, when I saw Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade for the first time in Regal Cinema, and he falls into a pit of snakes, and I was like, what the shit, what the hell, how the hell? And that's how Spielberg showed Indiana Jones' fear of snakes, which he had shown in 1981 Raiders of the Lost Ark. And I said, my God, I'm Indiana Jones. I have the same fear of snakes. Till I thought it was a very unique fear, till I started speaking to a lot of people and they said even they fear a lot of snakes.
Sure. Okay, 3 people from the industry always on your speed dial.
Sajid Nadiadwala, Akshay Kumar, Ritesh Desh.
Okay, 3 things you do on a day off.
I've had quite a few days off in the last 2 to 3 years. I haven't directed. Writing scripts, watching films, and I like to hang out with my assistants and writers. We go out and we go to strange places to eat food and all. Yeah, we go to places which people haven't heard of. We go to places in Malwani and all to eat food. So that's what I like doing. Yeah.
Okay, a recent film that you saw that you loved.
I like Ghost in the Shell. Yeah. A lot of people haven't liked that film. Scarlett Johansson's new film. I really liked it. I also, being a little bit unreasonable over here, I saw it in 4K Dolby Atmos, so I enjoyed the whole effect. But otherwise, I thought it was a very well made and a very different film, very true to the anime series of the Japanese 1990s Ghost in the Shell.
Okay, your choice. Great technology in terms of 4K or a great script?
Great script. Always great script.
Okay.
Technology is not important at all. Yeah.
One movie from Hollywood you would like to remake in India?
Oh yeah. I don't know. I always had a very soft penchant for a film called Tootsie, you know. But Tootsie more or less got made in many different ways. Even when I used to play a female character on TV, she was a little Tootsie-ish. Tootsie was Dustin Hoffman's film 1982.
Right.
Nominated for, Sidney Pollack directed it, nominated for a lot of awards, didn't get any. Ben Kingsley pipped Dustin Hoffman for Gandhi that year.
Gandhi.
Yeah.
Which according to you is the best film till date and why?
My
Best film. Yeah.
of which I've made, no,
No,
which I've seen.
Yeah.
The Abyss, hands down, 1 to 10, The Abyss. I revere a lot of directors worldwide, including India. But if there's anybody I bow down to and worship, it is James Cameron. For me, he's a Bhagwan, he's God, he's Dada. James Cameron.
What kind of film would you like to make if all three Khans agree to work with you?
Wow, that's a tough one. I think the only one that can do justification to all three of them is a cool, very, very cool version of Amar Akbar Anthony. Only thing is you'll have to up the scale with Amar and Akbar because Anthony actually won everybody's hearts.
Right.
So you'll have to up the scale with Amar and Akbar and you'll have to keep it 35, 35, 35. Or like how Danny Denzompa says in Jagir, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3.
Sajid Khan, what would be the title of your autobiography?
Oh God, I don't know. Okay, the title of my autobiography would be, I don't know, Filmy. I think it would be called Filmy,
Filmy.
because that's what I am, and not just Hindi films. Why is it that are you a filmy person only if it's माँ मैं आ गया हूँ मैं exam में? That's not filmy. That's dramatically filmy. But if you're a Woody Allen fan, even then you're filmy. If you are a fan of science fiction movies, even then you're film. You have to love films. Anybody who loves films is a film buff ka chota form is filmy.
If you wake up as the following person, what is the first thing that you'll do? Akshay Kumar.
Yeah, I'll take the day off and sleep and not wake up like him at 5 o'clock in the morning. There's a gym samne, he goes there every morning. Yeah.
Ritesh Deshmukh, what will you do if you wake up as Ritesh Deshmukh?
What will I do? I'll go and shave. Yeah. I'll go and shave. I know he shaved recently, but he did the entire show with me with that dadi. I kept on telling him to shave. Yeah.
Okay, what will you do if you wake up as Narendra Modi?
Yeah, I'll give status to the film industry. A lot of people in the film industry say, things are happening. But the truth is, we are not still recognized as a film industry. We are still recognized as, Bollywood wale log. Understand what I'm saying? The film industry must be given its status like how Hollywood is given. Their film industry has a lot of status, and we give a lot of revenues back to the government. So the film industry should be recognized. Modi Saab, I know there are very few chances of you watching this episode, but if you are or somebody's seen it, please give the film industry its due.
Okay, Pahlaj Nilani, what will you do if you wake up as Pahlaj Nilani?
I'll start following Prasun Joshi on Twitter. I'd like to say something over here. This is something I've mentioned in a couple of TV shows also. Pelaji is not the guy that people have made him out to be. He's come into that trap. I had said this earlier also on your show only. At 4 in the morning, you go to ask him for help, he'll help you. Always there was 20,000 causes of the film industry, right from the workers to the associations to problems to unions. Pelaji was always there. Always the first person to be there. Pelaji. He's come into this bad light because of this whole censor ka issue. Otherwise, he's not that kind of a guy.
He's saying that he was told by certain people to pass this film and not
Well,
to
then if
pass
he's
this
saying
film.
it, then he's saying it. I'm not saying it, he's saying it.
Okay, what will you do if you wake up as Sajid Nanedwala?
What will I do? I'll start growing my hair because I told him, I said he looked very good when he grew his hair, So I told him I'm growing my hair back, so he should also grow his hair back. क्या होता है? We've been best friends since almost 18 years now. And I'm in my mid-40s. He's in his late 40s. What happens with people in the film industry, stress or tension इतना होता है बाल झड़ने शुरू हो जाते हैं. Fortunately, उसके और मेरे बाल अभी भी हैं. So I told him he should start growing hair.
Okay, all right. So that was fun. Now, Sajid, we have this segment, and these are we have some names of some iconic films.
Yes.
And if you have to suggest that if there can be different casting for these films,
Yes.
what can the casting be?
Yes.
Okay. So the first film that comes up is Dabangg.
I'll tell you, Dabang is perfect casting because you can't imagine anybody else as Chulbul Pandey. But if you had to recast Chulbul Pandey, the other person who could pull it off, believe you me when I'm saying this, and he could pull it off very well, is Amir Khan.
Amir Khan can pull off.
Trust me, the corrupt cop, Robin Hood cop with that little pan and that thin muchi, Amir would be able to pull it off very well. Every role that you feel Amir Khan cannot pull off, Amir has pulled off.
That's true.
कि ये रोल तो आमिर नहीं कर सकता, आमिर वही रोल करके दिखाता है.
Even Secret Superstar is the entire characters. The characters looking very good. Okay, Chak De India.
Akshay would have been damn good. Akshay would think about it. Akshay in that coat and that little beard, you know, Akshay would have been that somber, sober Akshay, the coach, you know, the disgraced coach who wants his job back, who wants glory for the nation back. Akshay would have been superb.
Okay, Diwar. Bachchan Saab, Yash Chopra's Diwar. What can be the alternate casting for Diwar? Ajay Devgan.
Hands down.
And the brother?
Shashi Kapoor's role. Shashi Kapoor's role, I think, you know, it's very sad that when you think Diwar, you think more Mr. Bachchan and not Shashi Kapoor. Although,
he has
मेरे
the most
पास
famous
माँ
dialogue.
है,
He has the
line
most
is
famous
Shashi
dialogue.
Kapoor's
He has
line.
the
you
most
know.
famous dialogue.
मेरे पास माँ है, line is Shashi Kapoor's dialogue.
Absolutely.
But sometimes it happens. I think Shashi Kapoor's role, yeah, could have been done by, you know, I don't know. No, yeah, I don't think it's Ajay's role, yeah, Amitabh Bachchan's role. Yeah.
Okay, Sholay. What can be the alternate casting for Sholay?
It's the most perfect film of all times. Yeah. You know, recently there was this debate. I was part of that debate on TV where is Bahubali 2 the new Sholay? And I said, okay, why is it that every 5 years or 7 years some movie comes up and always it is Sholay which is challenged? जब मैंने प्यार किया आई थी तो शोले चैलेंज हुई थी, हम आपके कौन आई थी तो शोले चैलेंज हुई थी, गदर आई थी तो शोले चैलेंज हुई थी, अभी बाहुबली आई है, लगान आई है. शोले को क्यों चैलेंज करते हो? शोले को छोड़ दो ना यार.
Absolutely.
You know, Sholay is the most perfect film of. I said Sholay is not even part of the film industry. Sholay is the film industry.
Wow.
Sholay is. It's the most iconic film. Whether you love it or hate it, you can't go wrong with Sholay. Sholay is a part of our culture. It is a part of our mythology, tradition, culture, whatever. Sholay is India. Don't touch Sholay. Let Sholay be. आज भी पिक्चर आती है टीवी पे रेट करती है, नंबर 1 होती है. हाउ डू यू एक्सप्लेन दैट?
Okay.
You can't change anything in Sholay. You can't. Right from Samba. Even Samba is irreplaceable.
Okay, Dangal. Can there be alternate casting for Dangal?
Again, you know, you need to have an actor who will play the father of 4 girls and who will put on weight. I think Kamal Hassan could have done it very well. Kamal Hassan could have done it very well. Yeah. You know?
Right. Bahubali.
Bahubali, I would change. In part 2, I would change the VFX team.
Why? You didn't like the VFX?
No, part 1 के VFX part 2 से way better थे. They were way better.
Okay.
They were way better. They were far superior in part 1. Part 2, suddenly in the end, it became Cartoon Network here. Trust me.
Okay.
I mean, let's be honest. I love Bahubali too. I love the fact that Katappa is killing him and why is he killing him. And it became part of our, you know, movie watching experience कि यार जैसे पत्तों में वो आप कहते हैं ना एक राउंड तो ब्लाइंड चलना ही पड़ेगा, वैसे बाहुबली सबके लिए एक बार तो ब्लाइंड थी कि एक बार तो देखनी है थिएटर में. इसीलिए 500 करोड़ का पिक्चर एक डब वर्जन करती है.
That's amazing.
500 करोड़ का धंधा एक डब वर्जन करती है. But the special effects could have been better.
Now, Sajid, that was fabulous. Okay, we'll end this interview on your views on censorship. Since you spoke briefly about that, you've said on Twitter recently that true that thanks to him, even R-rated movies have become PG, Pehlaj rated. Remember, friends, it's certification.
PG means Pehlaj G. Huh?
G, Pehlaj G. Remember, friends, it's certification, not censor board. And finally, film industry prasoon hui. Prasann pe aapne diya hai jo bhi hai. So let's end this interview on this note that you've spoken about censorship in the past. You've been someone who's been extremely outspoken. You've been criticized for speaking your mind and you've always expressed yourself.
But tell me something, who isn't criticized for speaking his or her mind out?
Absolutely.
If you ever speak your mind out, there will always be a set of criticisms coming towards you. Right. It is how many people actually listen to you or how many people actually believe in what you're saying. I think the belief doesn't come in what you say it. Belief comes in the way you say it. And the only way you can say it is you have to say it with conviction in your eyes and the truth. People are not stupid, Faridun. People can see and judge a person and they come to know कि ये आदमी सच बोल रहा है, ये आदमी झूठ बोल रहा है, या ये आदमी मैन्युफैक्चर्ड झूठ बोल रहा है, या ये आदमी मैन्युफैक्चर्ड सच बोल रहा है. People come to know that. The fact is, not only me, you, everybody has had an issue with the censor board in the last 4 to 5 years, 3 to 4 years. And they're not even a censor board, they're a board of certification. आप एक पिक्चर को एडल्ट बोलते हैं कि एडल्ट है, मतलब ओनली अबव 18. अच्छा, तुझे मालूम है लॉज इतने स्ट्रिक्ट है. आई वाज टॉकिंग टू समबडी एट द मल्टीप्लेक्स दैट सुमड़ी में लोग घूमते रहते हैं, मालूम है कि बच्चे अलाउ हो रहे कि नहीं एडल्ट पिक्चर में. और अगर बच्चा पाया गया एडल्ट पिक्चर में ना, आपका थिएटर बंद हो सकता है, पता है. दे आर दैट स्ट्रिक्ट. सो इट्स गोइंग टू बी ओनली फॉर एडल्ट्स अबव 18 who are exposed to drugs, violence, women, sex, alcohol, smoking. 18 years and above, you know the evils of the world.
Internet.
Correct. You know the evils of the world. You're an adult. उसमें भी आप वर्ड्स को बीप कर रहे हो, उसमें भी आप कट्स कर रहे हो. तो फिर 18 साल का लड़का और 18 साल का आदमी देखेगा तो क्या देखेगा? हाउ कैन यू? दैट्स डबल स्टैंडर्ड्स. यू वांट टू पास इट, मेक इट एडल्ट्स, ठीक है. एंड नो फिल्म मेकर वांट्स द फिल्म टू बी एडल्ट्स बिकॉज इवेंचुअली द सेल इज गोइंग टू बी ऑन सैटेलाइट. वहाँ पे आपकी सैटेलाइट की सेल 90% गिर जाती है.
Sure.
So the censor board had an issue with everything and anything. James Bond का kiss काटे जा रहे हैं. अरे Diamonds Are Forever came in 71, which had longer kisses. You know.
Absolutely. All right. Sajid, as always, it was a pleasure having you on Bollywood Hungama and looking forward to the 10th anniversary of Hey Baby. We liked it then, we like it now as well, and we hope that you'll be making many more movies and looking forward to the next 2 movies that you're about to announce very soon.
One at a time. Yes, and Faridun, it's always a pleasure having you here. And I have seen, I think, more or less we have started our careers together. Me as a director and you doing whatever you're doing.
I was in Bollywood Hungama 10.5 years back.
Exactly. And I have changed the way I look, but you still look the same. Seriously. तो तू क्या खाता है यार? Thank you so
We'll
much.
talk about that. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot and all the best wishes, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all we have from Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.